shoot, what set did you claim it? It's that Xbox, spin the block, his legs slide. Fast talker, no riddling, moonwalking, selling moon rock just to make dividends. You in traffic with family? That much making a portrait. Gun kick back, not grannies from porches. David on the scene, you know that it's scorching. What's a man with king? No response to the saying, advancing the line, advancing the payment. You front the game and shoot, what set did you claim?
You already know the time, told my boys to hold the line. We gon' shoot it out in seconds, leave you posted like a vine. Bow your head down to the king, leave your roses at the shrine. We stay ready for the war, just need the king to drop the sign. Say what you running from, what you running from? I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? Say what you running from, what you running from? I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? This what you wanted. This what you wanted, huh?
Peace and blessings, and welcome back to Xbox Frontline News with your boy, the King. Now, I told you on the 13th we was going to get information. Well, they dragged that out. Monthly active users now, users. Monthly active users now, that's the new metric. We've been doing this, B. You've been behind the 8 ball. When I told you before, the Xbox has always been ahead of the class. You have always been 2 steps behind. You talk about console sales like you was moving and shaking out here, B. You wasn't doing nothing. Technically, all you did was give us a base for us to work with. You have become part of the family. You too was an Xbox. See, when I tell you hashtag no PlayStation 6, I'm going to keep the boot on Kong's neck this whole generation. We're going to run it up on these bums. Thought I was playing with you. You thought this was a game. You thought this was something that you can escape from. You thought that them dudes on YouTube that was telling you it's the whole slate, King, and all that other goofy stuff that they was talking out of the side of their head was some reassurance to you. I told you, your man PlayStation is going to do something strange for this change. Kong's in danger. And you thought it was all a game. I told you it was a poison pill from the beginning. I told you PlayStation 6 ain't making it out the door. Why? But you dudes still keep coming at Mr. 98% right all the time. And it's been shown. Now, today we're going to get into the facts. And the facts is using trouble. Using trouble so much, you trying to change where you make your stuff at.
In the entertainment, rather than saying for entertainment segment, I want to look at it from the hardware segment and the software segment. And in entertainment, gaming, like consoles, these hardwares, of course, can be produced locally. I think that would be an efficient strategy. But PS5 is are being manufactured in many areas. Whether it's going to be manufactured in the U.S. or not, it needs to be considered going forward. We're not in such a critical situation. In the entertainment...
Yo, I think I might have to go to America. Get out of here, B. We don't want you here. Nah, son. Oh, you trying to be American made? Born in the USA. Nah, not for you, baby. Nah. You're going to get this work, son. You've been needing this work for a minute. And all you PlayStation stands and fans, today's the day. Today's the day I take this whole size 13 and kick you square in that rear. Till you get up out of here. Use a son doula. Use a customer. What part of that didn't you understand? I told you don't make no money. Oh, they making games, King. Games is coming. No, they not. They don't got bread like that. I told you I was going to get you. But you kept thinking, nah, he's bugging. Now who's bugging? Told you. I was right the whole time. All those dudes that was lying to you, telling you that they was healthy, that they was selling this and they was doing. I told you. How is Microsoft making, or Xbox is making the same exact money that they're making with a fraction of the fan base? And you guys was like, no, they not. They up 5.8 billion, B. Oh, man. This might be your last year. And you know what did it all to you? Keep watching. We're going to get into these topics. And today, the topic is Sony. Crash and burn. Crash and burn. Got him.
This makes me want to burn this motherfucker down. Come on, Boogie, let's burn this motherfucker down. Come on, Boogie, let's burn this motherfucker down. Let's burn it.
Oh, you thought a price hike wasn't coming to you? Welcome to Fantasy Island. I'll be your host, King David. Isn't that right, Bella? Yo, you stupid idiots. I told you Sony was about to run it up on you bums, but you thought y'all was safe. Sony considers PlayStation hike over to cover the tariffs. Yo.
Answer to the tariff question. 100 billion yen impact have been it's assuming the official tariff rate, which has been announced in hardware. Hardware business is included in this in terms of our portfolio, GNS, games, and also ETNS and INSS, semiconductors. So those three segments, we are actually incorporating on par basis from these three businesses. In terms of the tariff, we are not just simply calculating the simple tariff to come up with 100 billion yen, but thinking about the currently available information and also looking at the market trend, we may pass on to the price and also shipment allocation. So we are taking a different measures in managing to come up to the 100 billion yen impact. That's what we are thinking. Thank you very much.
Sony's expecting to be impacted by the tariff to the tune of 100 billion yen. That equals $680 million. So this is busting their hump. So they're thinking about raising prices. Can I move it to the USA? Can I put it here? Can I get in when I fit in? First of all, they ain't gonna have no plants available that quickly to manufacture and distribute PlayStation 5 consoles. The fact of the matter, you're down, son. You're weak. Your knees is looking cheap. Who took them? King David. Lord King David, that is. And I want you to put some respect on my name. Now, they're down slightly from 20.8 million to 18. Let me tell you something. You know all those numbers that y'all was talking about with the PlayStation 77 million and all this other stuff? That's shipped, stupid. That means half of these things are sitting in warehouses. They have a stockpile of these stupid machines that nobody's buying. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? All the time, y'all sitting there talking about PlayStation sold, PlayStation. They ain't sell a damn thing. They shipped them. Shipping and selling is two different things. Monthly active users tell you exactly where yous are, right? And monthly active users, you dudes ain't there. Y'all are getting curb stomped. It's funny that Gears of War is coming in August because y'all getting curb stomped right now. You could experience Gears right now. Just put your teeth on the curb and kick your head back. Got your ass, son. Got you. Ah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
The forecast is bleak. Sony says they reached 77.8 million units shipped. Sony forecasts further decreases in unit sales for the fiscal year of 2025. They're down. Somebody pick grandma up because she's not looking good. The only reason why you have up 5% in monthly active users is because you force the majority of the people on Steam to log into the PlayStation. That is the only place, the PlayStation account, that is the only reason why you're up 5%. To be at 124 million plus 5%, Xbox is killing it. Y'all at 124 million monthly active users. Now, all of a sudden now, that's a true metrics and indication of where we truly stand. This is the things that Phil Dominus Maximus Aurelius Spencer, first of his name, told you years ago. When I was saying it, that you're operating in darkness, y'all told me, no, King, monthly active users is a metric that Phil came up with because they weren't winning. You're not winning? I thought you was number one. I thought you was in the leader spot. I thought that you guys was the boss. I thought that you guys had the world in the palm of your hands. I told you from a long time ago, we're going to run it up on you bumps. I told you, hashtag no PlayStation 6. I'm going to keep the boot on Kong's neck this whole generation. I told you this, but you guys fail to realize you dudes don't sell. You think you sell. You don't sell. Indications that you don't sell. You're putting out one game this year. Go Sayote. It's going to fail. It's going to fail like everything else that you've been doing. You don't look the same anymore. Your old dance moves just aren't cutting it anymore. Nobody really likes you, but what they do like is Xbox games, and Xbox is flooding your marketplace. You see, what Xbox does, and it's unique, they are inside your marketplace extrapolating money from your fan base because they have the games that you said that they didn't want, that they wouldn't like, but they want to play them. You're going to learn today. Never go against Mr. 98% right all the time. I got you. I got you. Got you.
Got your ass.
So the PlayStation 5 is selling on par with the PlayStation 4, but sales on software is down, first-party software, but sales on third-party software is up. I wonder who's the third-party software seller to you? Xbox. Right? Is it true? Xbox is dominating you. Is it true that the PlayStation is now a new Xbox? Look at that. They didn't even have to sell consoles in order to sell software. That's how you use labor. You are a day laborer. You work for us. We gets the 70, you gets the 30. Now, some people may call that a pimp. Well, if Xbox is the pimp, what's PlayStation? Oh, boy. I think it's a garden tool. I think you are a garden tool. Now, we do expect some games to come out from you because the last time you released a first-party game was in September 2024. Now, nobody's counting MLB The Show. Don't try to do that. Nobody cares about that. We're talking about good games. No remakes. You know what it is. We don't care about that. We want you to be who you said you are. You said you was a leader in the industry. That has proven to be a lie. You lead absolutely nothing. The only thing that you lead in is selling Xbox software. I love this so much because every month there will be a new Xbox game on your platform that will run it up on you. And we will keep you just barely alive in order to extrapolate cash from you. You're a good worker. And we want to continue this relationship. I know it's parasitic in nature. I know it's symbiotic in nature. In this one, we kill the host. We're rotting you from the inside out. Now, at some point, them PlayStation dudes is going to wake up and realize, I could have saved a boatload of money messing with these Sony dudes. These Sony dudes is working my pockets. Why the hell I need to pay $80, $50? I get these same experiences over in Xbox with the Game Pass. See, the Game Pass also helps me save money. Why the hell am I messing with Sony? You know what I could do? I could save up some money. Buy me the Series S. Can I get a lock card, please? And I could just keep my PlayStation there. Or I could just trade it in and get my Portal. Because the PlayStation Portal can play the PlayStation games without needing a PlayStation. And I could have that there to play my PlayStation games. And then I can get a Series X. Because it is the most powerful place to play Doom near the Dark Ages. And then, it's even more powerful than the Pro. Because right now with the tariffs, who knows the prices on these new fangled consoles over at Sony? And I could be a smart and not a smooth brain. I could actually use my head for something other than hats. Yeah. Hashtag no PlayStation 6. We're going to run it up on these bums. I was going to keep the boot on Kong's neck this whole generation. Yeah.
It's that Ninja Turtle, yo. I'm half Barney, half Ninja Turtle. I karate you, you karate me. Hi-ya!
Hiroki Totoki said he is open to manufacturing in the USA. Now, these hardwares can, of course, be produced locally. I think that would be an efficient strategy. But the PlayStation 5 being manufactured in many areas, its components. So whether it's going to be manufactured in the USA or not, it needs to be considered going forward in such a critical situation, he says. Now you like the USA. First, you disrespect Japan, closing down Japanese studios, taking your home base out of there, and you go to the EU and you make that your home front. Now, you're talking about manufacturing in the USA. Is this only a Japanese company in the managerial structure alone? This is the reason why you're lost. You're lost. You have no guidance. No longer. You would do anything and everything for some change. You will uproot. You will disrespect your home base. You will go to another place and try to make that the foundation of your settlement. And then you will even consider the uprooting from there to make the USA your new manufacturing area where your components is made all over the world. Zero loyalty, zero creativity. Your brand is in a downward spiral. You're in the death throes. We are watching how, without major third-party titles like Grand Theft Auto 6, you will die. You see, because you don't have a title this year that can help you live. You were banking on having Grand Theft Auto 6 to help push sales in many different areas. That is not to be true. Now you're reliant on Microsoft and Xbox to help you facilitate those things. What I've realized is the emperor has no clothes. You have been butt naked this whole time. And I've been telling people I didn't believe anything that you said. I honestly cannot wait till you become an app so we can get the whole slate of your games.
Make eye contact with me right now so that you understand what I'm saying. Everything. Everything.
With the news of the Switch 2 specs and everything actually leaked out right now, we're getting a clearer vision on what's going on with them compared to the Series S. And from what we see here, the Series S is more than capable machine going up against the Switch 2. Now, I like the fact that they're able to do this. They're able to put this out here. I think the Switch 2 was more than a capable machine. Now we do see that developers are going to have to skew to it. Now, regardless to what, the proof is positive in the games. A lot of the games over at the Nintendo ecosystem will be exclusive only to that ecosystem. So games won't be head-to-head, but we will get those head-to-head games when it comes to third-party titles that will release on both consoles. It's interesting to see. I can't wait to see it. So, shout out to Nintendo for releasing this information. The financials has come out, and Square again doubles down on the fact that they're going to be releasing more games on the Xbox Series X and S platform. Their multi-strategy for the next 3 years includes Xbox on a major way. Major franchises like the Final Fantasy will be part of that multi-platform approach. The company aims to expand its footprint by releasing titles on Xbox and PC, as well as PlayStation and Nintendo Switch 2. In accordance with the company's latest financial report, Square Enix will continue to focus on multi-platform game release strategy, which includes PC and all current consoles. Xbox is a major part of those plans. I think that this June that we will hear a lot of news coming from Square. I think this June we will finally get games that we expect, heard of, rumored to, and actually get to the consoles. Xbox has been in the shadows when it comes to major releases, when it comes to the Final Fantasy franchises and Square Enix top games. Now, a lot of these games have made it over to Xbox, but with the exclusion of games that has been money-hatted from Sony, these games has not made it over to the platform. With the reveal of Square Enix Final Fantasy VII Remake, making it over to the the Nintendo Switch 2, word on the street was Xbox would not be far behind. Xbox will be announcing those things in the next coming days when it comes to Summer Games Fest and the Xbox Game Show. So I truly expect Square to show up in a big way, in a grandiose announcement that is sure to stun the crowd and have everyone begging for more. Price-wise, I would like to see where Square lands on these titles, being that these titles are old, story is out, and we pretty much know exactly what we're going to get from them. Now, what is old to you is new to me. Let's figure out where Square lands with the pricing.
£2,500.
Fuck off. Seriously? $2,500?
So again, another video. It gets to the point. Another hot joint for you. Thank you for watching the video today. Now, if you're an Xbox head, I've been dancing on these dudes' grave for a minute. I understood exactly what was happening, when it was happening, why it was happening, and these dudes kept telling me that, King, you're bugging. Phil Dominus Maximus Aurelius Spencer has taken another one. 10-year run, undefeated. He has obliterated every head over at Sony with Hiroki Totoki to follow. This thing is turning into something crazy. He took down Herman Hulst easy. Now, I want to ask y'all a question. I want to ask you a question, seriously. Looking at these financials, looking at Sony being down, looking at this 30% versus Xbox, looking at these numbers that aren't favorable. You can see the numbers. The numbers talk for themselves. I don't got to sit here and keep boasting these numbers. Y'all see what it is. Now all of a sudden, you supposedly have sold, shipped. Now it's shipped. Now you ain't sell shit, but you shipped it, right? Now you shipped 77.8. Now it's shipped. It's not sold, but it's shipped now. What did you sell? These dudes. Now you ship this number. Now shipping numbers isn't the numbers. Please don't judge us by these numbers. These numbers aren't indicative of exactly what's going on. We have to look at MAUs, monthly active users, something Phil was telling you a long time ago. But you looked at me and was like, King, you're only putting out those numbers because you ain't got no real sales figures. Now, who doesn't have sales figures? I'm tired every time it comes to Xbox and Microsoft. You guys got a reason for why. What's your reason today? What's the why today? You see, when you're reliant on third-party software, and Microsoft and Xbox being the largest third-party software provider, publisher in the game, you're heavily relying on us. You're a customer. You are a customer with not enough money to get your own stuff out the door. You're looking at a year this year where you have Xbox will be publisher of the year for the rest of their lives. They have so many games that they're shadow dropping Oblivion, which is dominating you. Games like Doom: The Dark Ages, which is dominating you. You know, I heard stupid people say something like, they returning it because of they don't like what's going on. Half the public don't know anything about what's on the disc. And half the public don't care. You got a couple of people that's on this physical journey. I'm trying to be the last physical person out here. Listen, do I agree with it? No. Do I feel that it gives the companies more control? Yeah, it do. But this is where we are with it. We done gave up those civil liberties a long time ago. All right, once we crossed that Rubicon, that was it. All right, so I do understand that I don't agree with what they're doing and the level of control that they're trying to initiate with that stuff. Not clowning you, just telling you that article that said that people are returning a game because of physical, not being physical is an absolute lie. It's an absolute lie. You have two people maybe. Get out of here. Don't agree with it, don't believe it. That's not true. Now, PlayStation talking about shows. You saw the show that they had the other day. It was straight trash. That showcase show that they was having was Borderlands. How are they going to give a show for a company and a game that's everywhere, right? So that's what they're doing. You're looking at Ghost of Yode like it's going to be the savior. No, see now, rumor on the street is the next Horizon game that is supposed to be coming out next year. It's going to have multiplayer. I believe that game launches day and date on Xbox. I'm going to say that next Horizon game is going to launch day and date on Xbox. And that's when the floodgates are going to be open. But the fact of the matter is this. The PlayStation uptake in the monthly active users, that 5%, well, that was all due to Steam. Steam helped you there, boo-boo. Because we know that the PlayStation fan base does not buy games. At all. Y'all are heavily reliant on third-party software. They only buy your first-party games. Third-party games, they're looking at stuff like the multiplayer stuff, the Call of Duties, that stuff. That's what they're looking at. So, you can't make a game to save your life. Your hardware isn't really what they said it is, dropping 30%, 20-something%. Jesus, crackers with cheese. Who is these bums? You're exactly who I thought you were. You are exactly who I thought you were. And there's nothing different about you. You see, you have all these people fooled. All these PlayStation grifters. You're going to have to change the name of your channel. I'm cool with Xbox Frontline News because Xbox is going nowhere. But that PlayStation, though, is up out of here. Substitution, ref. You're done, son. Hashtag no PlayStation 6. I'm going to keep the boot on Kong's neck this whole generation. We're going to run it up on these bums. You thought I was playing around with you. At some point in time, you got to realize I'm not playing with you anymore. At some time, you got to realize Mr. 98% right all the time is going to continue to dog walk you. I told you once those games got over. I see people in the comments. It's not a Trojan horse. That's all it is. This is forcing you guys to realize that the green team is the mean team, and we've been doing this to you for a second. Now all of a sudden, monthly active users is the metric. Since when? It's always been the metric. You just been too stupid to realize it. Now, if you liked anything in this video, and I'm sure you have, clip it real good. Because you know that's what you dudes do. I told you don't use that word delusional, especially when you guys are walking in a fog and don't know what the hell is going on, because all I got to do is put up a mirror to you. And boom, shakalaka. This is what happens to you. Like, follow, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Because I drop videos daily. 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. When I'm rocking a snot box of all Kong lovers. That's me. The king. Your boy. Yeah, I'm going to take that logo and I'm going to throw it around a game that is sure to be running it up on you. I'm going to take it out. Oh, wait a second. Did y'all see the video today? All right, so today I was playing with the LogNet team on Frontline Gaming streams. We were playing Towerborn. Had such a good time. Shout out to Lord PDTV. Go over to his channel, sub. We had a great time. We're going to be doing weekly collabos and getting games done. So I'm going to take that logo, and I'm going to throw it around Doom the Dark Ages, because tomorrow I'm going to be streaming Doom the Dark Ages and having fun with you guys. Try to play the Game Pass.